BK, you got kind of in a hole early, but you fought your way back as a team. Are you disappointed, or maybe why didn't you sustain that surge when you got back in the game?
Yeah, it's just in some ways I think that we sometimes put ourselves in tough positions, but it's part of the learning process. I think that for us to get out of this little funk that we're in right now, we every shift is so important, and it's just the details right now that are costing us. So teams are getting better as the season goes on. We have to realize that and continue to improve our game. And it's not so much the focus on the other teams, just on us and what we're doing.
Does it start with being more disciplined in your system?
Yeah, I think that, listen, our system is what's brought us success this year. I think that when you have a young team that, sometimes when things are going well, it's the ebbs and flows of the season. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. You have to focus on the things that bring you success every night. And for us, it's playing within our system and doing that hard. I think that sometimes when there's hesitation in our game, which is sometimes a lack of experience, it costs us, especially against teams that are playing well and teams that are confident.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fuchs. Next question to Amanda Stein, NewJerseyDevils.com.
PK, obviously, you want to take advantage of every opportunity. So what is the concern level, if that's the right word, when it comes to a home record that's 2-9-1, when it should be a place where, you can really pick up points?
Yeah, I think that, listen, every game's important, regardless. Obviously, we'd like to win more games at home, and you're right. It's got to be a place that we elevate our game and take care of business. But, for us right now, it's game by game. There's a lot of hockey, and regardless of whether it's at home or on the road, we got to play the right way and do that consistently. So we got a big road trip coming up, some really good teams that are playing well right now, and at the start of the season and earlier on, whenever we've played better teams, we've elevated our game. So that's what we're looking to do right now.
How can the challenge of facing teams like Boston and Washington, who are two teams high up there in the division, challenge you guys to get better and be better?
Yeah, I think that, first of all, you got to challenge yourself, right? So it's we're not complaining about the schedule or anything like that. It's a lot of hockey. Everybody's in the same boat. So for us, we're in a division where a lot of teams have experience, and we have to bring that energy every night. We're in control of that, how hard we work. So our work ethic is what's brought us success, and we have to bring maximum effort for this road trip to have success. It's that simple.
Thank you, PK.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Next question go to Chris Ryan, NJ.com.
Hey, PK, you just kind of mentioned the schedule there, but just how tough has this been, last 3 weeks? You're playing 4 every week. You don't really get time between games to kind of work on this stuff that you might typically do during a regular season.
Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time focusing on the schedule. I mean, we're not the only team in that boat, so pretty much everybody is playing a lot of hockey in a short period of time. It's no excuse, and we're a younger team, so we got lots of energy. It's the details of the game that we have to focus on and learn as we go on in this season, and we're learning that. We're getting better at it, but it's the consistency that we need.
Early on this season, you guys were doing a pretty good job at generating not just shots at 5-on-5, but some high danger looks there. Just how do you guys kind of get back to that style and making sure you're getting the quality along with quantity?
Well, you know what? Generating offense is also playing solid defense. It's a transition game. It's all 5 guys on the ice working together, and I think that we have to stay in sync and stay on the plan. When we get away from that plan, sometimes that can slow down the flow of the game for us. So we have to create our own luck and create our own chances. I think that we're getting chances. We're creating opportunities. We have moments in the game where we have control of the game, and I think we kind of tilt the ice. But you got to do that for a full 60 minutes. And we had an opportunity when we tied the game 2-2 to take another step forward, and it's the details once again. So we got to focus on those things, and I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit tomorrow and get ready to play one of the best teams in the league in Boston.
Thank you, PK.
Thank you, Chris. Next question go to Robert Aiken, NorthJersey.com.
PK, MacKenzie's obviously had some struggles the last couple of games. how much does the defenseman, including yourself, kind of take that burden in his struggles?
Listen, I think Blackie's given us an opportunity to win every game that he's been in. All our goaltenders really have played well. Even going back to when Comrie was up with our team, I mean, whoever's been in net has given us an opportunity. We have to, like I said, bear down and make the right decisions, not take ourselves out of position. And it's difficult, teams are playing well right now. Everybody's, starting to get their legs under them, and everybody knows their system. We're all playing the same teams, so they know the tendencies of certain players, and they know our system just as well as we know theirs. So it comes down to the details, and I think that Blackie's played great. Our goaltenders have done a good job. We got to help them out. If there's breakaways and 2-on-1s going on, we have to not give other teams those looks, because whether they score or not, they get a lot of confidence from it. They build momentum from it. So those are things that we want to limit in our game.
Thanks, PK.
Thank you, Robert. Next question go to Corey Masisak, The Athletic.
PK, you just mentioned the odd man rushes. That was my question. What? It seems like there's been more of them the past few games. Anything in particular that's leading to them?
No, I mean, sometimes it's bad bounces. I think that the puck's been bouncing a lot for us. I don't know why, but we haven't been getting some of those bounces. Some of it is just playing the game fast, moving pucks, trusting that the other guy's going to be there. The little things. So, we can't really focus on that. I think that when we talk about bounces and puck luck, we got to create that for ourselves with our legs and our work ethic.
Thanks.
Thank you, Corey. Last question go to Neil McHale, Inside Hockey.
Hi, PK. This team's been so snake bitten, throughout, this stretch in particular here. But when you score those 2 goals, I think in about 17 seconds, was there a certain lift on the bench that you could see? And maybe, why weren't you able to take that into the second?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you score a goal, it provides confidence for the team. And when you get 2 like that in a short period of time, it does. But I also think that we also have to, get energy from a big hit or a block shot or a solid defensive play. Those plays are just as important as the goals. The goals will come when you're making those plays consistently. So I think that for us, regardless of the scoreboard, we have to realize that this game, there's a lot of hockey, 60 minutes to play, and you can score a lot of goals in a short period of time. And some of that is experience, and we're learning that. But managing your emotions, managing the highs and lows of the game is something that we're going to have to go through. Obviously, we want to get back on the winning side of things, but that takes, some calmness and some composure and some poise. And we're learning how to bring that consistently as well.
At even strength, I know Lindy's been trying to figure out with the, pairs and chemistry. It's looked like over this stretch, despite, how it's gone for the team, that you and Dimitri have looked, fairly, comfortable with each other there. Can you just speak a little bit to that?
Yeah, I mean, personally for me, I just focus on trying to make whoever I'm playing with their job easier. Trying to get the puck to them in positions where they can skate, not have to take big hits, simplify the game. And, this season I played with Murray a little bit. Mostly I played with Butchie a little bit and now Cooley. And, Cooley and I, we try our best to work together and be hard to play against. He's a bigger guy. He can be physical and he gets up the ice well. So we're just trying to figure that out. It's only been a couple games that we've played together, but I think every game we're getting a little bit better. So, that's fun to continue to work at that with him.